Well, uh, I'm doing good. Market's not. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm doing
I
good.
feel like I'm doing good. I feel like our country's doing good. I feel like the crypto market's not doing so good.
Yeah,
But but
we'll have
maybe
that.
it's just a good time to buy. I don't know.
It's definitely looking like it could be a good buying dip, but I don't know if this dip is finished dipping,
Yeah, no kidding.
right? So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's I mean, I'm looking at some of these prices, man, and like for instance, some of our top 10 coins. Why don't you pull that up right now if you have it available?
What's that? The
WCFG is way below 25 cents. Um, CLV had a nice run up before this downturn, so it's still above 5 cents. But a
yeah.
lot of the tokens are freaking going down hard.
We talking about our portfolio?
Yeah, the Bitcoin fam portfolio
Yeah. All
top
right, hold
10.
on a second. Let me get into that. Yeah, because I seriously think that you actually were saying it right before we got on that you feel like we might be a month behind, from from like
Or a
traditionally
month
what we see.
or a month ahead of schedule.
I'm sorry, a month ahead of schedule from what we traditionally see in the crypto market. And
Right.
I think you're right
Because
about that. I actually think that that's a serious possibility, which means that we need to kind of rethink what this bull market might actually look like as far as the peak goes, you know.
I'm still thinking like me, I mean, I think it's like the end of August, September timeframe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
But I'm
just
saying like a month ahead of schedule in a sense, like I know in previous bull cycles, usually like the month of February or the middle of February to like the beginning of March, somewhere in that time frame, we usually have some type of correction. It just seems like to me from my memory. But this one, I mean, we're having it in January. So I think
yeah.
this week's going to be very choppy, up and down. We may see some coins go even lower than what they're at now.
Yeah.
I, I think we're going to definitely see a rebound probably going into February and just making a new leg up.
Well, as
But
far as, the 7 day goes, CLV has actually done the best, believe it or not. Um,
yeah, well, I had that nice run up there for a
it
little while.
did. It did. And which is nice. I mean, it's nice to see a coin kind of sticking to its guns.
Maple
But
was running up a little bit, and now it's having a correction a little bit too.
yeah, it is. And but airdrome has been our that's been the killer of our portfolio this past seven
Yeah.
days. And then within the 24-hour, sushi swap has been the worst. And it's I mean everything's just been tanking in the past 24 hours. That's kind of But the interesting thing is that it's tanking, but it's not really it just keeps on going. I don't know. We'd have to pull up the chart, but I feel like it just keeps on going back down to
Yeah, we'll pull
that
up the chart.
zone. But yeah, so I mean, as far as news goes, we've had a lot of things happen, dude, this past week. As far as like political
The
stuff.
last week since inauguration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
since
what's going on?
inauguration, but honestly, even more positive crypto than negative. But Trump's executive order sparks a 1.9 billion of inflows to crypto's ETP. What is an ETP?
Extraded.
Exchange trading platforms? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Oh, let me see if I can find out what that
So,
is.
crypto exchange trading products. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
ETPs. Post another strong performance last week, following US President Donald Trump's executive order, proposing a strategic crypto um, reserve. So this is huge. Like, I mean, this is a massive, like, this news, dude. I thought this news was going to explode the market. Like, I thought that, how they say, buy the rumor, sell the news. Like, I feel like we've definitely been selling the news, is what's been happening.
Yeah.
But he signed an executive order that was deeply positive for crypto. So like you would think that that would actually do something. So I don't know. honestly, I feel like we are still going to see a massive, massive run.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I
like,
feel we are too. Definitely, we're going to still have a massive run. Oh yeah,
but
100%.
Trump's order proposing, well, hold on a second. Okay, the market on the, okay, hold on. However, last week's inflow was down highly at 13%. Okay, previous weeks, which saw a 2.2 billion injection injected into a crypto ET. See, I don't know what this ETP thing is. Like, what is that? Exchange trading products. What does that mean? I guess I'm not sure what that means. Just like, is it just like
Yeah,
a st
let me see. Exchange traded project. What is exchange?
exchanged traded products, ETPs? But according to the coin shares, so Bitcoin's ETPs inflows accounts from 92% of all crypto ETP inflows on the YTD
This is
year
just
to
a
day.
quick explanation. Exchange traded product is a financial instrument that can be bought and sold on a stock exchange throughout the trading day. ETPs are similar to stocks and trade the performance of an underlying asset.
Okay. So it's kind of like maybe like when Bitcoin was being traded on Robinhood, it wasn't exactly a crypto that was being traded. It might have been considered an ETP,
I'm not
something along those
sure.
lines, maybe. But I don't know. But I guess it's just flows of assets.
So here I put in this, what is an exchange traded product for crypto? And this came up as an exchange traded product, ETP, for crypto refers to an investment vehicle like a fund or a note that tracks the price of a cryptocurrency and can be bought and sold on a stock exchange,
Oh,
essentially
interesting.
allowing
Okay.
investors to gain exposure to crypto without directly buying and holding the digital asset themselves.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I really do think that's what it is. It's like,
Yeah.
when people were originally, when Robinhood launched Bitcoin, quote unquote, remember that back in the day? Like
Yeah. And it
the
says the
exchange
most common
Robinhood.
type of ETP is an exchange traded fund, ETF,
Oh,
which can
okay.
track a single cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or basket of different cryptocurrencies.
That's really interesting. Okay.
And then it says key points about ETPs. ETPs enable regular investors to access the crypto market through their standard brokerage accounts, making it easier to invest in smaller amounts compared to buying the whole crypto coins directly. Uh, There's tracking mechanisms are designed to closely mirror the price movements of underlying cryptocurrencies, allowing investors to profit or lose based on its price fluctuation. Types of ETPs, there's spot ETPs directly hold the underlying cryptocurrency, offering the most direct exposure. And then they have future ETPs, invest in cryptocurrency future contracts, which can be more complex and carry additional risk.
Hmm.
And then regulation, since ETPs are traded on regulated exchanges, they are subject to oversight and investor protections compared to buying crypto directly on unregulated platforms. All right, so that's what we had for ETPs.
Well, there you go. Okay.
There you go.
Well,
A little fast this morning.
yeah, I know. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not really finding a whole lot of news as far as why we're seeing this. I think when it really comes down to it, you're probably
Oh,
just,
why the market's dumping?
yeah,
I mean, I saw. Um,
like the
Hold
top
on.
4 reasons why the crypto market is crashing today. Let's take a look at this. All right, story highlights. So the crypto market loses 212 billion, dropping a global market cap of 3.42 trillion dollars. What? No, that can't be right. Dropping global market cap to
Two.
dropping it
Yeah,
to 3.42
yeah.
million. That's what it was. So Chinese AI and I keep hearing about this Chinese
AI
AI
app
app,
DeepSeek.
DeepSeek, disrupts US market, triggering stocks and crashes sell-offs. That's interesting. So we'll have to figure out what the The
Deep
deep
Seek
seek
is.
is
Chinese
that.
AI Deep Seek.
I'm gonna figure that out. Okay, Bitcoin struggles to hold 100,000 support as altcoins tumble, with Ethereum, XRP, Solana losing 8 to 10%. The cryptocurrency market is experiencing a major shakeup, losing over 12 or 212 billion in value, which within the past 24 hours, the 5.4% drop has caused the global market cap to fall to a 3.42 trillion. But what's being what's behind this sudden decline? So this right here, the AI app rattles investors. A Chinese app, DeepSeek, has unexpectedly shaken up a market um, with chat. Oh my word! So like these are like the Chat GPT, DeepSeek recently became the top
Competing
free
with
app.
chat. It's competing with chat.
Oh, it is okay. Free app on Apple Store. What stands out is the DeepSeek was developed for under $10 million as a fair cry from Chat GPT's 157 billion evaluation, which that's so crazy. Like, why would you spend? Why? Yeah, I don't that's I don't know
Maybe.
much about this app, so or whatever this is, DeepSeek.
So that makes sense. So now they're thinking, go ahead. I'm
Well, it
sorry.
sounds to me like this is another TikTok thing, you know? But
But
I don't
it's
know.
this is
This
this next paragraph makes sense to me why we're
so
seeing.
all right. The surprise is the success has made US investors nervous, which concerns that many Americans' tech stocks might be overvalued. Wow.
Right?
The uncertainty led to the heavy selling of the United States stock market, which quickly spread to the crypto market, causing loss across the board. Dude, that's crazy. That's oh, come on. That's not a conspiracy, you don't think, or is it?
No.
That's crazy. That makes sense. It's just wild to think that it's like reevaluating everything, you know? So the crypto market drop has led to a large scale liquidations in the past 24 hours to 613 million worth of possession, which liquidated, which long-term traders losing a 569 million. The biggest single liquidation occurred on the HTV exchange, or I'm sorry, HTX exchange, where one position was worth 98.46 million. It's crazy. Imagine
Wow.
100 million, pretty much 100 million position.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it worth 100 million? Oh man. So Bitcoin's largest cryptocurrency, or is the largest cryptocurrency, has dropped by over 5% now, trading around 900, basically almost $100,000, but briefly fell to 900, yeah,
Oh, it's lower
99.
now. Bitcoin's below 99,000 now.
Yeah, it's below that now. Yeah, this came out 50 minutes ago, I think.
Yeah.
So we're only seeing it continue to fall. Altcoins are also struggling in the current meltdown. Ethereum, XRP, Solana dropped between 8% to 10%. Meme coins like Dogecoin, Shiba have fallen 8 to 7%, respectively. uh PEP and Trump tokens. It's so funny to just see this as like a talked about token now,
Now.
which I keep on buying it as it goes down. Just to let you know, I think I don't know why, but I'm into it. Um Trump, it's the only meme coin I've ever bought, Brian.
I mean, that's a big driving force with meme coins anyway, is the community.
Yeah, yeah,
They have a
exactly.
strong community. That's a big thing for the meme coins.
Yeah, I doubled my Melania holdings and I also doubled my Trump holdings.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So tokens saw even bigger losses during nearly a 13%. So, anyways, I think that you're right. This was kind of this right here. This is really fascinating news right there. You know,
Yeah.
that's.
Um,
But I feel like there's always a thing. You know, there's always a thing.
yeah. And it just seems like it comes from China more often than not.
Right. But like in the end, it's like, what have we really suffered here? Not really a whole lot. I mean, it's just been kind of boring, if anything. It's just been not fun. You know, it's You're not seeing the market take off like crazy. But in the end,
Yeah.
it's like it's just a good time to buy, in my opinion. Oh yeah, by the way, we're not financial advisors.
And this is not financial advice. So please
So
do your own research if you're going to get involved with cryptocurrency.
yeah, a
Because
little
Cody
late
and I,
to
we just like talking about it and sharing our views and opinions.
yeah, but don't get all inspired by buying just because we were inspired to buy, maybe. But
Definitely do your own
I am
research.
inspired to buy though. That is the reality.
Yeah. Um,
Look at this. Official Trump coin is literally in the top 100. It is the worst in the on the 7 day in the top 100. Pretty much. Pretty
yeah,
close.
it's number two for going down.
Dude, I'm gonna buy some more of this today. Definitely. I really am. I like it, you know? I think
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their meme coin they like, you know? I hadn't had one yet that I liked.
Now you do.
Now I do. Yeah,
You're a Trump coiner.
I'm a Trump coiner. I didn't buy I didn't buy any of these. The dog with hat. I didn't buy the Doge coin. I didn't buy the Shiba
Yeah.
coin. I didn't buy
You found your meme coin match,
I found it. Eventually everybody finds it.
right? So I have a little news article
Yeah,
that
bring
I
it up, man.
let me share my screen. And and this is your guy.
My guy.
Yeah. It's a John McAfee article I
Oh
found,
my gosh, dude.
right? Here we go. John McAfee's account launches an AI token project 2 years after his death.
Dude, his ghost lives on.
All right. John McAfee X account announced a new AI token project in January 2024.
Holy crap.
I don't know if that meant 2025, but anyway, um, adding to his complex legacy in cryptocurrency that included promotional tweets, legal troubles, and a presidential campaign before his death in a Spanish prison in 2021.
Wow.
And you go through here. So let's see, John McAfee's account. Da, 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 da. McAfee, who died in 2021, I didn't know this, was known for charging $105,000 per crypto promotional tweet during the ICO boom. Let's see, John McAfee's president and cryptocurrency world continues even after his death, as demonstrated by a surprising announcement from his X account on January 23rd, 2024. The post introduced ALN virus, an unofficial intelligence token project that initially raised concerns about account security. The account caused immediate speculation about the potential hack of McAfee's social media account. However, blockchain security service PeckShield, after initially warning of a compromise, revised their assessment and confirmed the account remained secure. I think John McAfee's still alive. Dies in a Spanish prison. Come on, they could have come up with something better than that.
Yeah. I mean, if he's still alive,
I don't know if he is.
can you please come back on the channel?
I'm just being fun with that.
If
You
he
know,
is,
I don't want to disrespect John McAfee or his passing or anything like that.
oh no, dude. And
McAfee's journey in technology began long before cryptocurrency. All right.
but it wouldn't
Well,
surprise
anyway,
me
I
if
just
he
found
did
it
that.
odd that this is being reported now, and he's passed away.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows? And then
It
I
doesn't
found
surprise
out
me that he
Donald
might have
Trump
left
crypto
some like
holdings,
yeah,
exploring his 30 billion meme coin market and Ethereum investments. I haven't looked at this. I just found this one. So, uh,
yeah. I mean, it doesn't
Trump's
surprise me.
personal crypto portfolio, according to Ackram's on-chain analytics. I just wanted to know this. Trump personally holds over 3.4 million in crypto, mostly in Ethereum and wrapped Ethereum, along with 140,000 in USDC stablecoin. These holdings align with his financial disclosures from his 2024 presidential campaign, which listed his ETH holdings between 1 and 5 million. So Uh, plus Trump's newly launched meme coin with around 800 million of the 1 billion tokens being controlled by Trump affiliated entities. The unsold tokens value at 30 billion will become available for sale in April 2025. There's going to be a dump when the market gets flooded with the other 800 million tokens in April of 2025. The price is going to go down. You think about it, it's the inflation. There's 200 million, they're going to add 800 million to it.
Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
so let's just keep that in mind, Cody, because I know Trump's your coin. Hopefully you see a spike up and you can maybe dump them. And when they release these 800 million tokens and the price goes down, then you can jump back in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's interesting though because I'm trying to remember. Didn't Ripple do that?
What's Ethereum and meme coin potential?
I think Ripple did that, didn't they?
I think so. The analysis
I just
suggests that Ethereum could follow Bitcoin's price cycle with a potential market cap of 1.2 trillion,
yeah.
which would push Ethereum's price to nearly, I don't think this is right. I think they're meaning 11,000 or 10,000,
Yeah, what's up with that number?
right? I think 11,000. 11,000 I think would make it 1.2 trillion for Ethereum. So I think they added an extra zero. As for Trump's meme coin, there is no clear precedent for a country leader launching a token, but there's speculation it could crack the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Here we are. Melania Trump has launched her meme coin. Eric Trump is reportedly holding Bitcoin, Solana, and SUI.
He better be holding Trump
So,
coin.
I mean, Barron Trump, the youngest son, has been noted as a DeFi visionary and Web3 ambassador for World Liberty Financial, a crypto project linked to the Trump family. Oh, so Barron, he's definitely involved. So, and a DeFi visionary. DeFi is going to be big. Already is growing. So
Yeah, it's
that's where
insane.
Trump and the family, World Liberty Financial's crypto holdings. So World Liberty Financial, a project with ties to the Trump family, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and Barron Trump, hold an impressive portfolio of cryptos. These include 210 million in Ethereum, 55 million in USDC, 47 million in wrapped Bitcoin, and various other assets like Chainlink and Tron, and more. The project's largest holding is Ethereum, signaling a bullish outlook on Ethereum, especially considering World Liberty Financial focus on Ethereum-based decentralized finance. So that's where Ethereum's huge in the DeFi market. They have
Yeah.
that. Where Solana, as we can see, Solana is really driving forward with the meme coin boom, a lot of them being launched on Solana, in the gaming and, anything that needs fast transaction speeds, low cost, where they can do thousands of transactions in a second, things like that. So anyway, that's kind of cool. Seeing that about the Trump family, they're all involved. So anyway,
Well, and
I guess
speaking
from
of,
here, if you want, I can just go right into Bitcoin charts.
yeah, we might as well. I mean, speaking of the Trump coin, it's still 28 on the market cap right now, you
Yeah,
know,
it's crazy.
in spite of like that's pretty impressive
It is.
to launch a meme coin goes goes to freaking 25th to 28th place. I mean, it was actually in the top 10 at one point, I think, or it made it to 11 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think it cracked the top 10, but I think it came close.
So crazy. Just,
So here's Bitcoin, right? And I'm a little concerned short term. It almost
yeah.
looks like we could have a double top here, and a top here. And usually after a double top, it goes down. So it's just a matter of how far Bitcoin is going to go down. You can see it blew past the 20-day moving average, and then it wicked down to the 50-day moving average, but came back above. But here are my lines still here, and I still believe these levels are pretty valid resistance or support lines. And currently, we're back down to this like $99,000 support line. So maybe even just below 99,000. Actually, I'm going to move this line a little bit, probably to right there. So yeah, just below 90,000, 99,000 is a support line, and it wicked below it, but it's now above it. So we're back in this upper channel here between the, just call it 99,000 and 104,000. We did break above it here for a few days. You can see we made actually a new all-time high. And then it was trying to hold that, $104,000 as support, but it broke through. We had this nasty wick right here the last day. So I'm just hoping that this 99,000, 98,500 range holds as support. If not, of course, we're going right back down to 95,000. And then, like we said before, that doesn't hold. It's probably going to be around an $88,000, $89,000 range for Bitcoin. And if that doesn't hold, we're going back down to like the 75,000. So we still have several support levels that we would have to break through before we getting down here. But we'll have to watch it closely, see what happens. Like over here, when we made the all-time high, we actually broke down below all my lines here, but you can see it did use the 50-day moving average as support, which was good. This was a scary little moment here when it went down below 90,000, but it just wicked down there. So, and then came back up and we started our charge. So, I think if we stay pretty much in that range of where we've been, between the 90, as long as we don't go below 90,000 and wick down, I think we'll be all right. But there's talk out there now, they're saying that we could go back down and visit the $75,000 range because we haven't revisited it since we took off, right?
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah, I know. Crypto Cody did say he really feels we're gonna go back down to that $75,000 range.
That is what I said.
It
Wow.
is. And
It's exactly what I
Cody,
said.
there's some validity to that. I think Cody might be onto something,
I do
but that's
recall
a big
saying that
jump. I mean,
exactly.
so that would be a 25% drop. And we had these big drops before. But I'm telling you, there's going to be blood in the market when that happens. That will be the time to buy.
Right. And by the way, it hasn't
Where a
happened
lot
yet.
of people are going to panic and sell because they think, oh my God, it's 75,000. We're going back down to 20, which I don't think we're going back down to 20. But I think
No, I
75,000,
don't think we're ever going to see 20 again.
huh?
I don't think we're going to ever see 20 again.
No. I think 75,000, it would be healthy overall for us to revisit the $75,000 range and then go back up.
Listen, do you know what I think is happening right now, Brian?
What?
I think that what we saw in May, when was the last bull run? 2021?
Yeah.
I think what we saw in May of 2021 is what we're seeing right now. That's my thought.
All right. Well, you sure it's May 2021?
I thought it was May 2021.
All right. Well, here's May 2021. That's right. So we peaked up here,
Yeah.
right, in April, kind of where we made the 65,000 going almost to a new all-time high, but we went down. We did go down
So it was like
quite a bit.
July. Yeah.
Because no, this is May and this is May because I'm on a weekly chart.
Okay.
So here's the
Yeah. But
beginning
you
of
see what I'm
May,
saying right
right?
there?
Huh?
Like it was late May. And you know why I know that?
Why?
Because I remember being on my anniversary, May 23rd, and crying a little bit, sitting in one of
Well,
the
yeah, I
hotels.
went down like 40%
Yeah. And I
because
think we're seeing it early. I think what you
huh?
said makes sense. I think that we are ahead of what traditionally happens. And I think we're seeing what happened then. So in theory, that would actually suggest that we're actually a
right?
couple of
But
months
then
ahead.
then we went back up and made a new all-time high, almost like a double top, and then we crashed.
Right. That double top right there is yet to come, but I think it's gonna dude, this is crazy to say this, but like I'm starting to wonder if we're actually not gonna see the top of the bull market at all in the autumn or fall. I think it's actually gonna be summer. Crypto might actually crash towards the like kind of end of summer
Right. So here we are back on maybe, but here we are now, right?
because we seem so ahead of schedule on this.
That's almost a double top there on the weekly. Let me go back, but that's weekly, but we'll see what happens. Um, maybe it's I don't think no, that's not really a double top. I mean, short term it kind of was looking starting to look like that to me, but whoops.
No, but just being for, we might be in for a ride here, is what I'm saying.
Well, I think we are definitely in for a ride.
Like this might be a roller coaster drop that you've not seen in a while.
Right. So I mean, really,
It makes you wonder, like, do you just
I mean,
temporarily,
it's not on. I mean, from where the price is now to the 200-day moving average is only a 20% drop, only a 20%. But to go back down to 70 or 75,000, right? That's a 25% drop.
what is it
I
though
think
from the
you might
peak
be
though?
onto something, Cody. Maybe this market is gonna, probably, who knows? Maybe it goes down. I mean, it's down here and then goes up.
And then a double tops up there. Yeah.
Well, not, whoops. Hate when I do that. Drawing lines wherever I want. But who knows, I mean, long term, that could be it. I mean, this is only over to May. I mean, if it played out, and maybe that's where this is only Bitcoin. So maybe, right? So maybe Bitcoin plays out like that and goes up to here to 200. I mean, we're saying it's going to go to 200,000, or I am anyway. So it'd be up here by like the end of summer. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
It's just so hard to believe.
I know it's hard to believe the numbers that we say,
Yeah.
right? But then you look at prior history of Bitcoin and
And it's
it
done
does
it.
it over and over.
Yeah. It's just, it keeps happening and happening, happening. And like the reality is this is like whatever the herd does, usually the people that make out well are the ones that do the opposite.
Yeah.
So it's just like right now, I mean, you also got to consider the reality that the fear and greed index is a 55 right now. So
It's Bitcoin dominance.
well, the Bitcoin dominance is almost 60%. It's
Yeah, it's
58.
going up.
But I think when the fear and greed index is in the 50s, there's still room to drop, you know?
Yeah.
Like in order to reverse the fear and greed index, you got to see that thing go down to the 40s, I think, usually. Like when you're in a momentum stage of downturn.
Long-term
And
Bitcoin dominance chart.
and not to sound all conspiracy theory here, but like I mean, with all the new stuff that's happening with, you know, the executive order that's been signed for crypto, like
So I could picture Bitcoin getting back up to 65% dominance.
yeah. Well, another thing that I think is kind of interesting too is like
What?
there's a lot of exchanges that have been created by other countries that are not United States based. When Donald Trump puts a tariff on a country, does that include the fees of those exchanges as well? Or is it just the
Um,
tangible
I have
services
no,
and goods?
I'm not sure. Tariffs, I thought usually are on goods, right? But it could be
So
goods
it's
and
not
services.
based on other countries' properties. It's just based on services and goods that actually cross a border.
Right, coming to our country.
Yeah, because I'm like, if he's tariffing,
Oh, yeah, I don't think they're, yeah, I don't
because that would
know.
be insane. Imagine that. Imagine being on an
Well, we
exchange that's
already
a
have
foreign exchange.
exchanges that we're not allowed to get on,
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
right? Mainly the only exchanges we can use are based in the US anyway.
Well, those are the only ones that I use, but I didn't know if there was like a way to like you. I guess what I'm saying is like I thought that with the new executive order that was signed and everything, it would be causing the movement of being more friendly towards exchanges like Binance, like Kraken, like you know, uh, uh, well, yeah, because Kraken is not. I don't think Kraken is a U.S. based exchange.
It is.
It is. Kraken's a
Yeah.
U.S. based
Pretty
exchange.
sure it's based out of San Francisco.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Then which one was I thinking of? What was that exchange that has like literally everything on it? Like everything.
KuCoin?
Thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's KuCoin doesn't have. That's not a US based exchange.
Yeah, so Kraken is based in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Let me see where KuCoin is based out of.
I feel like KuCoin's not based.
No, it's not. It's not in the US. I know that.
Yeah. Because
Um,
well,
KuCoin was founded in China in 2017. So, and after Chinese government restricted cryptocurrency companies, KuCoin moved to Singapore. KuCoin was eventually moved to Seychelles. It's S. I'm not sure how to say that. You ever hear of say? Let me see where this place is. Seychelles. It's
Seychelles.
S. Yeah, say Seychelles.
Yeah, Seychelles. Tis a place.
Huh?
I believe it is a place.
I want to know where that is.
um,
Oops.
I'm like reading more news about what's going on with this crypto world. It's I don't know, man. It could very well be that the institutional investors are just turning this market upside down for a second so they can readjust.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, it's not really that far upside down. I mean, you think about it, like the price that it's at right now is still above, you know, some of the days prior to the inauguration.
Yeah. So I didn't know that, but so Seychelles is in Western Indian Ocean area of southeast of mainland of Africa. So it's southeast mainland Africa. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Got
You know what this is? This is the inauguratory correction. That's what this is.
yeah, probably.
I think that's what it is. And I also think that once I think what's going to happen is this. You want me to tell you what's going to happen, Brian? Are you ready for this?
Been waiting for you to tell me what's going to happen for
Okay, I'm going
so
to tell you what's
long,
going to
Cody.
happen.
Let me have it.
I think that Bitcoin is going to go down to 75,000. And then I think David Sachs is going to come out for a press conference briefing. Crypto czar David Sachs is going to come out for a press conference briefing and say, "Hello everyone. Just wanted to let you know that we have formulated the team and it consists of," and then boom, the sparks go and you see John McAfee come out with his tie and he just goes, "Well, hello everyone." And then everyone just goes, "What?" Like the ghost of crypto past,
John McAfee.
John McAfee comes back from the dead. That's what I think is going to happen. So we'll see what happens. And then we go from 75,000 to like
$207,318.76.
bingo. There it is.
All right, I
But
only got
by
a
the
few
way,
minutes.
David, if you're watching this channel at all, which you most certainly probably like not are watching, you're like not watching it
But
at
if
all.
you are alive,
It would mean the world
you
to us if you'd come on our
might,
podcast. I
might,
would love to have Mr. Sachs
oh
come
my
on our
gosh.
podcast. That would be amazing.
Yes, I'd be, I'd love to meet you.
I'll pay you in
I know
I'll
my
pay you in
partner, Crypto
Bitcoin.
Cody here, did an interview with you several years back.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the czar, David
Oh,
Sachs.
the czars.
I've never done an interview with Mr. Sachs. I've done one with John McAfee though.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. I thought you were still on John McAfee. I'm sorry.
Yes. If you guys want to check out that interview, go in our video search. You'll find John McAfee interview. That was a really fascinating interview. It really was.
Yes.
And he's a very fascinating human being and cool guy, really cool guy. Like I think at least. And his wife was she was awesome too. She even came on. Wonderful lady. Very nice people. But yeah, and it was very sad to hear of his passing. And my condolences to him and his family or to his family. I just that's awful.
All right. I just found something I want to share because it's not particularly a good thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to read through it with you guys right now live. SEC versus Kraken. What the partial SEC win means for crypto exchange. So, granting a partial victory to the Securities and Exchange Commission in its legal battle against Kraken, a U.S.-based cryptocurrency exchange, a federal judge in California, William Orrick, dismissed some key defenses tabled by the exchange. Would the development influence the destiny of other exchanges, which have presented similar defenses in their legal battles against the regulator? We don't know. How SEC scores partial victory over Kraken. The primary defense Kraken used against the SEC was the major question doctrine argument, which says that courts should not interpret laws as giving agencies authority over major issues until Congress has explicitly stated it. Judge Orrick rejected the argument, citing that crypto has not reached the level of economic significance of energy markets or student loans.
Hmm.
It's a freaking multi-trillion-dollar market. What do you? Anyway, that's my opinion. Kraken's fair notice defense remains active. Meanwhile, Kraken's argument that the SEC didn't provide clear guidance on how the Howey test applies to its transactions was accepted by the judge. So that's good. It prevented the SEC from winning a clear advantage in its legal battle against the exchange.
So the SEC actually had a legal battle against Kraken as well.
Yeah,
Dude, the SEC was just trying to destroy crypto in so many
they
ways.
were.
I mean, they
Totally.
literally destroy crypto. Like
Yeah,
so
and then here we
nuts.
go. SEC lawsuit against Kraken. It was in November 2023 that the SEC failed a lawsuit against file. I'm sure it means filed a lawsuit against Kraken. The key allegations in the lawsuit was that the exchange had violated securities laws since 2018. Last year, a U.S. federal court declined a motion seeking the dismissal of a SEC lawsuit against the exchange. Border implications of the Kraken judgment for crypto companies. Several other crypto firms, including Coinbase, Ripple, and Binance, have used the major questions doctrine argument to defend themselves against the SEC's legal actions. The Kraken judgment sets a precedent for how courts may interpret the SEC's authority over the crypto industry. Thank God we got a new SEC chair coming in. Anyway, the new SEC administration is very keen to create a clear regulatory framework for the crypto industry, which that it needs a clear regulatory framework. I don't disagree with that. The SEC recently created a crypto task force under the leadership of SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce to create a framework for digital assets while balancing enforcement and innovation. In conclusion, the SEC's partial victory over Kraken signals a turning point in crypto regulation. While the rejection of Kraken's major questions defense sets a precedent, The acceptance of its fair notice argument highlights the need for clear guidelines. As more crypto companies face regulatory scrutiny, the balance between enforcement and innovation remains crucial for the industry's future.
Okay, so while we're on the topic, do you want to see something nuts?
I do. I love seeing
Okay.
nutty stuff.
All right. So this is if you go to the actual United States Security and Exchange Commission's website, okay? The
Okay.
actual website, sec.gov. Check this out. And you click on this securities topics, you got crypto assets as a topic, okay?
Yeah.
The crypto assets topic has all of the crypto or all of the actions against different crypto projects and persons and all the dates filed for them. So SEC versus the Cumberland DRW LLC. I mean, it gives you an idea of what these different asset
Yeah.
like companies are or whatever, what they're worth. Dude, look at the list of all the things relative to crypto that the SEC has been filing against. Insane, dude.
It is insane. I'm sure some of those are definitely
I'm sure some of these are scams.
legit.
Yeah. Look at this. SEC versus Coinbase Incorporated.
Oh
The
yeah.
Security and Exchange
Versus
Commission charges
Binance.
Coinbase Inc. with operating its crypto asset trading platform as an unregistered national securities exchange broker and clearing agency. The SEC also charges Coinbase for filing or for failing to register on the first sale of crypto's assets stake as a service program. Like they're hammer, hammer,
I
hammer,
mean,
hammer, like
you have
everything. Binance holding a limited. I mean, this is back in 2023. Look at this, the Sex versus Bittrex. Look at all these exchanges, Brian.
oh yeah.
Like credible
Because if
exchanges.
one of them is selling or trading Bitcoin or whatever thing they think is a security or breaking the law, all the exchanges are doing it. So they're filing with
Dude,
all of them.
they've been doing this all the way back till like since 2014. What was the first one? Like maybe this was the first one. This is the what is this? The Omigo Mobile Technologies Corp. The commission suspends trading on the securities of the of public trading companies. So they actually, I think this is like some kind of an anonymous. Isn't that like one of those? It's an anonymous chat platform or something like that. Omigo. I swear I've heard that before. I think that's what it is. But I didn't know that they actually made attempts to do Bitcoin on its platform. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know if that's what it is, but
Right.
but something like that back in 2014 in the first Bitcoin Capital Corp. I mean, anyways, we're not going to go through all those,
Oh
but
my gosh, right?
but dude, look at this. I mean, 2024 SEC versus Cumberland. So what is this? The Securities and Exchange Commission charges a Chicago-based Cumberland DRW LLC with operating its unregistered dealers for more than 2 billion in crypto assets, offering a and sold as securities in violations of registration requirements of the federal securities laws and designs to protect investors. So, yeah, I mean they're just and these are companies that yeah, I mean like the SEC is going to go off like against companies that are doing billions of dollars in
Yeah.
transactions. But
All right. I'm running out of time here, but I don't know if you
yeah,
want to just go through a few coins on our chart.
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I
All
just
right.
thought that was so interesting. I mean, and you're probably going to see a reversal of like the fraud stuff will obviously remain in the SEC as problems. But
Yeah.
so, all right, let's take a look at what we got here. So, it might be good to actually take a quick little glance at CLV since it's actually been
Yeah,
performing
that's what
pretty
I'm
well in this
pulling up right
downturn.
now.
It's actually going up as we speak.
It is.
I think it went up 1% since we started.
Oh my goodness.
I could be wrong, but I think so.
I don't know. I think
Actually, we're actually kind of seeing some green, to be honest, since we started.
so. Here's the CLV chart, and we
Our
can
channel
see
just,
we had that really nice move here I don't know, last week, where CLV actually spiked up to like almost 10 cents with this one wick here. But we definitely have corrected back down. Hopefully this will be like a little bull flag here. But yeah, it's back down to like 5.5 cents. It was, like I said, pushing, over almost 10 cents. Wow, that was a wick. But now it's coming back down and it's breaking below the 200-day moving average here. But again, I could see it going back down to 5 cents, dropping another half a penny before rebounding. But we got to watch this market because if the 5 cents breaks, like it did here, it's probably going to go lower. I mean, we went down to like 4.5 cents.
Yeah.
So, so that level, 4.5 to 5 cents, could get revisited if this current level of 5.5 cents doesn't hold, which is kind of battling it right now. So that's my take on CLV, really.
Would it be smart to put in a sell order at like 9 cents for that?
Huh?
Would it be smart to put in a sell order for 9 cents for
If
the
someone
short
was
term?
selling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can put a sell order anywhere you'd like, but I think the next level is going to be the 9 cents when it reverses and starts going back up. I
Yeah, if
think the
it actually breaks through it. Well, it's crazy
first
to think that we
level would
even
be
had a
nine
wick.
cents.
Right. There was some.
I mean, you could watch this if it goes down to like 4.5 cents. Yeah, say it went down to 4.5 cents. Yeah, I mean, really, I'm looking at this could go down to like 3.5 cents. If this level here breaks, this 4.5 cents breaks, you could see 3.5 cents. But I think this is going to hold probably right around the 5 cent range and then recover and start going back up. But if you got in at like 4.5 cents, put a sell order in for 9 cents, you could get a quick double.
Yeah.
But again, this is one of I've been holding on CLV for a while. So again, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I really think CLV is going to get back up to, this range here where it was. It's going to, I still really think it's going to blow by this. And its all-time high is $1.88. I really think possible we're going to see that $1.88 or at least $1 this bull market. But that's my personal opinion. Remember, Cody and I are not financial advisors, and this is not advice. Just share my opinion. So, I mean, that's what I think with CLV. I'm just kind of watching it right now. I mean, I already have my holdings, but another one I've been watching, and
Well, our worst holding right now is airdrome, as far as the 7 day goes.
yeah, but I've been watching CFG lately. And this thing is down below 25 cents, which was kind of my level. I'm like, uh-oh. So, um, CLV, I mean, WCFG is not looking too good right now. It's really got to hold this level. I mean, we're at 22.5 cents. So, I mean, if it breaks below this, let me zoom, let me get some more data in here.
Yeah, it's been like a slow death, but it is down 20% on the 7 day right now.
So, I mean, its low is like right below 15 cents. So like I'm saying, if this doesn't hold around 22 cents, it might go revisit its all-time low. So if it revisits its all-time low, I'm going to probably be buying some more.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Uh, but let's go to Aerodrome because that one's really been tanking. Hold on. So here's Aerodrome. And
Dude, all this stuff looks like it's just setting to explode. That's what it looks like.
Well, to
Because
me, this is still a downtrend, so this is still going down. To me, I'm looking at this. If this like where it's at right now, 88 cents doesn't kind of hold, or 80, just call it 86 or 85 cents doesn't hold, this thing could go back down to, below 70 cents. So this is another one that
crazy.
I have my holdings of, but if I see this thing go down to like the 70-cent range, I'm probably going to buy some more. So yeah, everything's just down. All right, I'm going to look at Maple, and if no one else has anything else for me to look at, I'm going to finish with Maple. And here is Maple, right? It came back down. I mean, we had it way up here, and it's just dragged out, continually going down. But now we came down to its volume point of control. It's been going sideways. That moves when I change the charts, but it's right on the 20-day moving average. So this one here, we got to watch. I think like the $12 range is going to hold. Right now we're at 12.91, so it might go back down to $12. We'll call it just under 12, maybe 11.95 or something like that, and then go back up with everything else. But we got to see. Actually, I lied. What the altcoin market is doing, and it kind of looks like what everything else is doing. We were going up, everything was rosy, nice. We're all right, we're going back up, and then it decided to go back down, all because of China.
Yeah.
Right, so we're riding on this line right here at 1.35 trillion for the altcoin market.
So we really don't want to go through that.
No, I think this holds. If we bust through that, I mean, really, we're going to go down to, we could go right back down to like the 200-day moving average, 1.2 trillion,
Yeah,
which that
if
is, a sizable amount because that would be like $150 billion drop.
yeah. But we keep
So
on retesting that. Like we're really been playing that volume
almost like
point of
it's
control.
consolidating, but with a big
Yeah.
window.
So yeah, I guess the option. I just don't think that the big question is it good to sell or just hold on tight and buy what you can on the
Well,
way
it's in
down?
the red, so you don't want to sell it right now.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, you might have some shit coins where there's a rug pull or whatever, and you get a little bit of money left in it. Maybe if you could sell that, that might be something to sell,
so
but
but look at so Ethereum is on the 200-day moving average right now.
it is.
Like some of these coins, like the market hasn't hit its 200-day moving average as a whole, but these coins are playing around with the 200-day moving average as
All right.
individuals.
Here's the weekly on coin on Ethereum. So um again, the 50 and 20-day moving average is hopefully providing support. That magical $3,000 number
Yeah.
will give you some support as well. So I think if Ethereum sits here and can hold like the roughly, we'll just call it 3,000, might dip below it a little bit, but if it can really hold that $3,000 price, I think we'll be fine. I think we're going to be fine regardless. It's just a matter of how low we're going to go before we
Yeah.
rebound.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do you dollar cost average in
Right.
now, or do you wait a little longer, or do you a little bit now, a little bit later, you know?
Well,
Because
that's
I've
what
been dollar cost
I
averaging in
usually,
pretty much every day
huh?
I've been dollar cost averaging in the past like week or so, like almost every
Yeah,
other
I've
day.
I've been getting a little bit here and there myself too.
Well,
And
it's
then I
just,
then I wake up this morning, I'm like, damn it, I should have just sat on my cash.
yeah,
But you can't. You just come up with your plan. If you dollar cost average and whether you buy it once a week or whatever, stick with your plan and you'll be
right.
much more successful than trying to guess the market. Whereas
Yeah.
dollar cost averaging, when you're doing that, kind of takes the guesswork out of it for you. So,
Yeah.
which in turn takes the emotion away. And you don't want to have emotion while you're trading.
No, you really don't.
No, it's not good.
No, it just gets emotional.
I know. All right, Cody.
Hey,
I
man.
gotta let you go. We gotta get going. We're going on I'm down in Florida on vacation, everybody. So
Yeah, dude.
had to go ahead and join you guys. Missed you guys. Haven't been on much lately. Haven't made any videos lately, but I'll be
You're
back
missing
later this week,
you're
and I'll
missing the
be
19
definitely
degree
right
weather.
back on to making some videos.
Yeah, you're missing the 19-degree weather. Feels like 13-degree weather situation over here.
It's going to be 75 and sunny down here. I'll think about
Wow. Well, yeah, well, you enjoy yourself and have a good time. And for those of you guys watching, if you guys could please do us a huge solid like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. That would mean the world to us. We're gonna hopefully come out with some more stuff like Brian said. And yeah, just
Have a
Brian, you might
great
as well
week,
go to Universal.
everybody.
You might as well go to Universal Studios and hop on a roller coaster and just kind of get the real metaphor of what's
Real
going on in the
crypto
market.
effect.
Yeah,
Yeah, just remember, everybody, if you're into solid project, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other solid projects we know aren't going anywhere, the fundamentals are still there. They're still strong. It's just we're having price corrections. Don't panic and don't sell in the red is my advice. But again, this is my advice I'm giving to Cody and myself because we're not financial advisors. But that's what I'm doing. I'm not selling anything in the red.
no.
So I'm buying. So anyway,
Oh,
that's what I have for everybody out there.
buying some Trump today. Okay. All right. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
happening.
Again, hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Cody and I really love that and it helps us out. But everybody have a great day.